on winning Rookie of the Year.
Well, they say to set realistic goals.
MP outside. Takes a three. Sohan with a and so MP will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Man, they've been quite a team to watch this season. Check out this stat. Their point differential plus 12 this season.
I mean, you got to go back to the early 70s Lakers.
Not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as outside Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Sohan. Here's Wesley. Castle for three. They get it back. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Counted from distance.
Coach there, it was in the pandemic. All the restaurants were closed. All the entertainment was closed. We couldn't enjoy the jazz or the food.
A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. The offensive rebound. Castle for three. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Pass to Castle. 11 feet out. It's hauled in by New Orleans. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
Pass to Wembanyama to halt the run, and he sinks the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain.
The previous play is under review.
Oh, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And B.A.
And so it's New Orleans leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Brook Lopez, and it's Branham in a shooting guard. Here's Lopez. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Branham. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And what a dunk by Branham. I like when he elects to finish with force like this.
Here's MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a one-of-one. His teammate C.J. McCollum told him, your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You can be as good as you want to be. This game will go where you take it. Brian?
You know, Allie, at his best, he is unstoppable. Count it.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
MP, that one's good.
He's been perfect.
A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Got it.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Spurs trail by 17. And they're on the run. Here's Williamson. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Wembanyama's got 10.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
MP makes his move. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Pelicans on top, up by 16. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
23.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focused and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, you know, we try. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the New Orleans Pelicans.
I mean, when you go in...
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. MP is out there with Murray, and it's Tice in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Spurs trail by 18. Wesley, the pass to Sohan. Castle for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Wembanyama. And finally, they hit one. 16 points for him.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Here's MP, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Pass to Ingram. Back to MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 27 points.
Wanting it more, MP doing work inside.
Sochan with the ball. Wesley, the pass to Sochan. Castle for three. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Now MP. He's got 27. Driving in. Rebounded by Castle. Pass to Johnson. Here's the three. It's hauled in by New Orleans. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. MP outside. Now Williamson. Screen by MP. Williamson. Cash. Hit Murray. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Johnson. The rebound by Murray.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
Pass to Castle. Fires the three. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Ingram on the wing. Back to MP. Puts up a three. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 30 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being...
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Johnson. From the strike. Tice grabs the miss. Tice has got 5 rebounds tonight on the court for San Antonio. Sochan and Wemby are the bigs. Then there's Castle. Then there's Johnson. And it's Wesley in at the point. From deep, MP. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Pass to Wesley. Oh, from deep. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Williamson's got 6 rebounds in the game. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep. MP's got 33 points.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
Pass to Castle. From downtown. Kept alive. And it's good for 2. Wembanyama's got 6 points in the quarter.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Castle for 3. The Pelicans pull it in. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now. MP outside. Fires for 3. Wesley with a rebound. San Antonio has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pelicans.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Outside Johnson. Will it go? Gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, look at Johnson dialing it in from long distance.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Tice sets a screen. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And the free throw, no good.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Driving to the basket. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Wesley. Outside Wembanyama. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. This is anyone's game tonight. These are the games you have to win to be taken serious.
You don't want to miss out, get away during the Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest security or arena standard.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. And when you're taking on a back-to-back, Richard, does your approach change at all?
As a player, not much. The coaches, they may look to adjust some minutes, but on the court, you just
around the league as well.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Then there's Keldon Johnson. Then it's Castle. And it's Wesley in at the point guard. Oh, that's blocked. MP finds Williamson. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Well, when Zion is hitting jumpers, it's almost unfair.
Out left to the wing, and a wide-open look for Wembanyama. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. For 3. And it's Zohan missing.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Back to MP. The 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
MP works to refine his shooting mechanics every day, and it shows up in his game.
Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Tice, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Out to a hot start, 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Spurs have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in. A chance now to check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Always exciting to see the promise of the youngsters. A season under the belts. Who took the league by storm? You look at Castle. Throughout the year, he's shown that he can be a big-time player in the league, and a number 5 on our list. You have to be excited for next season.
And being inside the top 5 of what is a wonderful rookie class is really quite an accomplishment in and of itself.
For sure. He's been a very valuable presence for them all year, and that presence is what stands out. He's like a veteran out there, never rattled.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. MP, in the last time out against San Antonio, played some superb basketball. He had 42 points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Williamson finds MP. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And McCollum with the block. MP outside. Williamson outside. Pass to Ingram. And here is MP. Williamson is screen on Wesley. And here's MP for 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
1:03 left in the first quarter. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Branham. Now, Zohan. A 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Tice has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Trey Murphy comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's DeJounte Murray in for McCollum. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Williamson finds Green for 3. Murray, good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Branham, still scoreless. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's MP, and he makes good on the layup. And now that's 11 points for MP.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. New Orleans on top. They lead by 14. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the court for San Antonio, they've got Brook Lopez. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard.
A slight rebound advantage.
Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster. Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
Spurs trail by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Daniel Tice is checked in for the Pelicans. Ingram comes in for Green. Count it. MP's got 4 this quarter.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
Here's Castle. Scoreless thus far. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Green, he's checked in for Castle. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar.
Kevin, the sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game. Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Now, most coaches will tell you need scoring in the paint to be successful. Here are some big men around the league that have been provided. Plenty of that over the last month. Fifth on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Yeah, the collection of post moves these big fellas have is unreal. I'd say some of them are the most unstoppable moves in the game.
Lopez against MP. Fires the three. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Branham, the pass to Wembanyama. It's good.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by New Orleans.
And so, MP will bring it up for New Orleans. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Here's Wembanyama. Misses off the right iron.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Williamson is checked in for Trey Murphy, and McCollum subbed in for Jose Alvarado.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Branham, still without a basket. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by the Spurs. On the wing, MP. Defended by Sohan. And the basket by MP.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Count that one.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
MP dishes to Ingram. Williamson with a screen for MP. To the right side. Ingram outside. 5 to shoot. And here's MP for 3. Branham pulls it in. Here's Sohan. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. New Orleans on top as they end the second quarter with a huge surge. An 18-4 run. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
MP has been impressive in this one, to say the least.
Oh, man, we saw MP take it over. He was aggressive at times, and I thought maybe a little too aggressive at times, Shaq, but all the dominoes are falling his way.
Don't tease me with food, my man.
All right, guys, let's talk about our players of the week for both conferences. For the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him down lately. Also, on and off the court, his leadership has been great for this team.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
From outside, the wingman, McCollum, along with Ingram. Tice at center with Williamson next to him. And it's MP in at the 1. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. Wembanyama left side. They double-team Wembanyama. Johnson, the pass to Sohan. Wembanyama, a screen on McCollum. And it's Sohan missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
MP's shot is good.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Johnson outside. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
A point of emphasis for Johnson, knowing he needs to keep taking and making threes.
Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
Here's Sohan. From outside, off the mark.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
MP looking around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
Ooh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Wembanyama down low. Tice is there.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Tice sets a screen for MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 41.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Pass to Sohan. Fires from 18. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Tice sets a screen for MP. That's good from Williamson on the assist by MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Vader on the way. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
40 seconds left in the third. Count it. Good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Spurs have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Wesley lays it up off the glass. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 16-7 run. MP outside. Pass to Tice. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's MP for 3. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 48.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Castle on the wing. Johnson launches a 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a huge lead at the break. Safety. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments.
Nobody holds the ball, not even 1,001.
Some changes here. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And MP subbed in for Trey Murphy. And here is Wesley. Pass to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. They double him with Green. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on
the court right now for the Spurs. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Then it's Castle. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Wesley in at the point. Pass to Castle. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now, here's MP. There's the 3. And another one falls.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped.
Hey, how y'all doing? Joe, let's start with you.
Another great game against a fellow top rookie, and it looks like you're a lock to take home Rookie of the Year honors. So with the season winding down and looking back on everything you've accomplished so far, where does dominating your rookie class rank?
It ranks pretty high up there, you know? First of all, it means that I've earned the trust of my teammates and my coaches to give me a big role with a lot of responsibilities. And everyone wants to be the best rookie in their class, whether they admit it or not. We're competitors, and we're all used to being the best where we're from. So that carries through to the league. But big picture, I want a lot more than Rookie of the Year. I want to be one of the top players in the league. I want to win championships. So this is cool and all, but it's just a start, Joe.
It's a great start.
Thank you.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.